family. Today I have for you a fall tablescape. Now, as you can see, I already decorated my chandelier, and now I'm going to place my centerpiece. I'm using for my centerpiece my dependable old charge plate. Now, I'm then going to add, and you'll see why I have my stickies on it, for the center, my pillar candle holder. Let me get my centerpiece. Okay, family, I'm calling my centerpiece a pretty mess. Let me explain it. I placed oranges at the bottom, acorns and pine cones, second layer. Next layer, I added, as you can see throughout, little pumpkins. Topped that off with some fall vase filler, and then I topped it off with the orange pumpkin. Now, as you can see, between the chandelier and my centerpiece, that's the colors I'm going to build this tablescape off of. Stay with me. Let's start this tablescape off with my chargers, my gold chargers. Now, I've had these chargers for well over 20 years, but they're my go-to because they will not only carry this tablescape, but they are heavy glass and they will carry your plate as heavy as your plate is, or you could even put, and I've done this before, a paper plate or a plastic plate, and they'll carry your table for you. Okay. You'll see exactly what I was saying as I build the table. Okay, I'm going to follow that up with a glass plate today. And as I'm building the table, you'll see why. Now, I picked up a bread and butter plate that I think is perfect for the fall. It says Grateful on it, and it also piggybacks the colors that I'm using. But most importantly, the glass plate disappears, and the gold rim around the charge plate shows up, and it makes the star of the show my bread and butter plate. Stay with me. pulled out my gold chargers. I'm using my gold trimmed wine goblet as my water glass today. Okay, family, now I'm going to place my napkins. I wanted to add just a little extra touch to my napkins. So I have some artificial flowers in the color of my Tablescape. So I'm placing those in this knot. Oh, I like that. Center there. Okay. I'm loving how this is coming together. This one's being stubborn. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oops. I have two little accent pieces that I need to place. One here and one here. Let's recap this tablescape. My inspiration came from what I'm calling my pretty mess. That would be my centerpiece. Now, after placing my centerpiece, I then went straight to my glass gold rimmed charge plates. Now these charge plates will not only make a statement on any table, they will actually hold a plate as well as a paper plate. They have to be my go-to plate, my go-to charge plates at any given time. I then decided I wanted the actual dinner plate to disappear. As you can see, the dinner plate is glass. I wanted the star of this show to be my bread and butter plate, which, as you can see, have the same colors that I have in my centerpiece, but also on the front of on the top of the bread and butter plate, it says grateful. And I love that statement. I then followed that up with a different fold to my napkin this time, and I love it. And just for a touch of color, I then placed artificial flowers, as you can see, inside each of my napkins. Now, usually I pull out my water glass and my wine glass. Today I have a new wine goblet that I'm using as a water glass. And I think it sets off the gold rim with my gold rim charge plates, just staying within the same realm of all of the colors coming from the centerpiece. Then into my two glass colanders on both sides, I placed, as you can see, artificial pumpkins to match the same decor. I'm loving how this tablescape turned out. And as always, you can do as much as I did or as little as your taste would allow. Let's talk about this tablescape. Let me know your comments down in the comments section. And until next time, be blessed.